How's it going, guys? I got a 4th gen standard match here for you versus Brock542. This is kind of old. It's a little bit of a laggy playback, so I apologize for that as well. I think my Camtasia was acting up at the time. But he's going to go ahead and lead off with an Azelf. I honestly thought he was going to set up the rocks first, which is why I tried to go on the offensive. I mean, I always see Azelf setting up rocks and whatnot, so I figured I'd try to go for a Sludge Bomb, try to break its potential sash there, but he hits me with the Zen Headbutt. Now, I still don't know what kind of Azelf this is. It could just be some weird physical one in the lead position, but seeing Zen Headbutt, I should have thought it was choice right off the bat, so I should have gone to Jirachi, which was a little bit of a mistake, but I go to it now, and he's not going to go for a Zen Headbutt if he is choice, so he's going to switch out, which is going to let me get some scouting going on here. So I'm just going to go for the U-turn, and I'll actually do a decent chunk to Shaman. It's not going to be stab or anything, but it does run half, so it's not as bulky as I think it is. So I choose this opportunity to go out to my Choice Bandit Infernape. He's going to go ahead and switch out, go to Moltres, which actually covers every single one of my moves. Resist the Flare Blitz by half, resist the Close Combat by half, resist the U-turn by, 1/4. So there's not really much I can do here. I am just completely forced out by this Moltres, and yeah. But I go into my own quad resist, which is going to be my my Kingdra. And he chooses that opportunity to go for the Overheat. I'm going to go for the Rain Dance on the switch, so I can go ahead and outspeed anything that wants to come in, and I am just going to take out this Azelf with the Surf. Now, it was a little bit ballsy setting up that early, but if Moltres wants to come in again, I want to make sure that the rain is up so I can outspeed it, just in case it happens to be Scarf. So he brings in his Zapdos right now. I figure I might as well go for the Surf because that's it's rain boosted. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know what kind of Zapdos build it is, whether it's defensive or specially defensive, or it's just straight up offensive. And I see a Gyarados, and I'm like, fuck, man! I do this all the time. I outspeed Kingdra in rain after I get an agility. And that's what he does. Sure enough, you know, he's got enough EVs to pull that off. So he's gonna hit me with a T-Bolt, which isn't going to one-hit KO me, and I was kind of scared of the paralysis given my luck. But another Surf is gonna be able to KO him, and I guess he's trying to stall out the rain somehow. I don't know, because he goes into Moltres, so he must have something else that's really weak to the rain, or he's just threatened by it in general. I haven't seen this match in a while, but sending in Moltres is, I don't know, it doesn't really seem like that good of a decision to do given that the rain is up. I mean, it stops now, so he goes into something which can pick me off. I guess he really wanted Starmie to be able to take me out at that range, and he values his Starmie more than his Moltres, is what I'm trying to say at this point in the match, because he knew he could take me out with the T-Bolt. So I go into Rachi as well, and there's a lot of things on his team weak to Bug, and then he has Dusknoir, and then he has Moltres. I've already taken out one of those, so U-turn can start wreaking some havoc on his team. But he has his Dusknoir out. I go to the Infernape because I know I won't get burned if he goes for the Will-O-Wisp. So I just go for a Flare Blitz just to see how much damage it does, and I'm thinking, you know what, it's what am I thinking? This is some kind of different Dusknoir. There's no way in fuck it's gonna have Earthquake, and it has Earthquake. Shit, it really had Earthquake. So I lose Infernape, but I do over half to this thing. I do have a leg up poke-wise because what's it called? You know, because I tore through like half of his team with Kingdra, so I'm okay with that. And he's actually gonna go out to his Starmie, which is a really good play. Go out to Starmie as just to take the hit and to make sure that I'm able to kill myself with Flare Blitz as well. He surprisingly lives that, because I'm in Blaze range and everything, so he knows it's going to hurt, so he goes out to Starmie, who he knows it will resist as well. So I go back out to Rachi, and I feel, you know, there's no sense in U-turning. If I'm going to kill him, he will end up being the one with scouting initiative. So I'm just going to go for the Iron Head and hope I can flinch this Dusknoir to the point where it will no longer be, you know, a threat. But I don't get the flinch, just my luck, 60%, and I don't get it on that first turn. And he's actually able to pull off a burn, and I know he has the Earthquake, so he's going to be able to start Earthquaking me and stuff. And burned Iron Head does, like, jack shit. It's honestly going to take, like, maybe 2 or 3 more to be able to get the job done. And if he has Pain Split, which he does, you know, that just completely puts everything that I worked for, you know. He's even at more health than when I flare blitzed him. So I'm actually taking some steps back in terms of how the match is going. I'm reversing my own momentum thanks to me making that stupid play with Infernape. I should have gone to something else, but I don't know, just predicting the Earthquake. I do have something that resists Earthquake too, so I don't know why I didn't do it, but that's that right there. He's actually able to take out my Jirachi and whatnot, and he's almost at green health, which kind of sucks. So I go to Magnezone because I really don't have... I don't know, I want to bait him into going for the Earthquake and not going for the Paint Split so I can pick him off with something else. But I actually end up taking him out with the T-Bolt from that range because it seems like he's purely physically defensive, or leaning a lot on the physical defensive side. So, fearing the Earth Power, I am going to go out to my Gliscor here. Gliscor, bleh. And he misses his Seed Flare, which is nice, but I miss my Stone Edge, which is not nice. And I know I'm not going to be able to take one of these, if at all. I mean, I'm honestly surprised he didn't have the Hidden Power Ice. Maybe he's got Fire. But I take it, which is cool. So I'm going to go for the Stone Edge right now. And he's faster than me, so he's running an Offensive Shaman, which is... Those are cool. You don't really see those that often. But if I want to get some kind of win on this match, I'm going to have to Life Orb stall him, because everything I have is slower than him, and this is not looking good for me. So I go into my Magnezone to take the Seed Flare, and I just leave him in his fodder to take the Earth Power, because I need Life Orb damage on this thing. I mean, if I went out to Gliscor, then it wouldn't really make much sense, you know. So he's at like 10%, I'm thinking, and if he has more than 10%, he wins the match. But actually, technically, you know what? He still would have won anyway, because that doesn't count as self-KO. It's a double down at the end, and that's a 0-0, so that's a draw. I haven't had one of those in a while, and that was a really good match, the way I had to pick myself up at the end there, just to avoid the 1-0, because of Life Orb and whatnot. But that's today's game, guys. Thanks for sticking with me through a daily upload week, and also thank you to all of you currently watching this for 5,000 subscribers. I would not be making content every day of the week if I knew that you guys weren't watching this, but I know that you are, so I want to take the opportunity to thank you once again. So that'll do it, and I will see you guys returning to more or less a normal upload schedule on Monday, Wednesday, Friday of next week, and possibly some Let's Play episodes as well. So I will see you guys then. Peace.